Good morning, you're welcome to Success Hub Online Learning. Today I want us to look at biology. A quick reminder, this platform is dedicated in teaching you science subjects from grade 8 up to grade 12 GCE and also pure physics and pure chemistry for all levels for grade 12s. Now, I want us to look at the question which came in biology 2017 October paper 2 section B question 7. 2017 October paper 2 section B question 7. The topic is the nervous system. Okay, so I want you to follow me. If you have a pen, a pencil, a notebook, and you are in grade 12, you are GCE, writing your GCE exam, or you are in grade 12 preparing for your exam in November, you will do well getting your notebook and your pen so that we can answer the questions together. Question 7A. Explain the functions of the following nerve cells. Explain the functions of the following nerve cells. Now, under nervous system, we have 3 nerve cells. Number 1, the sensory neuron. Number 2, motor neuron. Number 3, relay neuron. So they want us to explain their functions. So let's start with number 1, sensory neuron. Sensory neuron. Now let me try to make you understand. When we are talking about a sensory neuron, we should understand that the messages are being detected from the sense organs. When we talk about the sensory neuron, we are talking about the messages which are picked from the sense organs. So these impulses or messages are detected by the sense organs. That type of neuron which transmits messages detected from the sense organ is what we call the sensory neuron. What is its function? The sensory neuron transmits or carry impulses from the sense organs, the receptor, to the brain. Are you following? I hope you are following. The sensory neuron transmits or carries impulses from the sense organs or receptor to the brain. The brain is also known as the central nervous system. So in some books you are going to find that they have stated from the receptor to the central nervous system or from the sense organ to the brain. You must know that the central nervous system is known as the brain. So let's write something. So we are saying the sensory neuron carries. Now this is essay, by the way. This is an essay question. So you must write in paragraph. But I will just help you learn because this is an online platform and I want to make the lesson as brief as possible. So follow me. I will teach you how to answer essay questions later on. But just follow me for now. So the sensory neuron carries or transmits impulses from, you must state from where? From the sense organs, to the brain. From the sense organs to the brain. Okay. Carries or transmits impulses from the sense organs to the brain. Now, the other name for sense organ is receptor. And then the brain is also known as the central nervous system. So messages must be detected from the sense organs and they must be transported or transmitted to your brain. The brain is the one that interprets the impulses which are being transmitted. So when something happens to you, first the sense organ organ will tell the brain, and then the brain will interpret what has happened. Let me give you an example. For you to know that you have injured yourself, one, you are going to feel the pain. You are going to see, you are going to have a feeling in your heart that something has happened to me. You are going to have a knowing. That is the sense organ. But it is the brain which will now tell you that this pain you are feeling is because you have been injured. And to the extent at which you are going to feel that pain, it is the brain. So the brain receives the message from the sense organ and then interprets that message for you. That is how we know what has happened to us. So this topic, the nervous system, is very, very important. Number two, we have the motor neuron. Now, remember, for the sense organ, the messages move from the sense organ, for the sensory neuron, the messages move from the sense organs to the brain. What about the motor neuron? The motor neuron is the one now which transmits the messages or impulses from the brain to the effector or muscles, okay? From the brain to the effector. So let's write something. So we are saying the motor neuron transmits. You can choose whether you want to say transmits or carries, it's up to you. Transmits impulses from the brain to the muscles. I told you that the muscles are also known as effectors. And the sense organs are also known as receptors. Okay, so that is it. Transmit impulses from the brain to the muscles or effectors. Okay, the last one, relay neuron. Now, this word is very interesting. I believe you have watched a sport in running which they call relay. And this sport goes like, you are going to be given a baton. So when you start running, you are going to meet your partner along the way, and then you hand over that baton. They call that a relay. So in relay, you will run with a baton, and when you reach where the person is, you hand over that baton. That is what happens even in under the nervous system. So the sensory neuron will carry impulse from the sense organs, but before the impulses reach the brain, there must be a relay. So the sense organ will now the sensory neuron will now transmit the impulses to the brain and then pass through the relay from the brain to the motor neuron. I hope you are following. So it has a very simple function. The relay neuron connects the sensory neuron to the motor neuron. For more videos, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. The link will be posted on our timeline. You can also follow our Facebook page, Success Hub. Thank you for watching. If you have any question, leave your questions in the comment section. We'll be able to respond. Thank you very much.